Well, the larger group of protesters that was here for hours and hours appears to have dissipated. For a long time there, it had fractured off into smaller groups, and they marched around the perimeter of LA Live, holding flags, chanting, and making their message to President Biden clear. Hundreds of Palestinian protesters descended on the streets surrounding the Peacock Theater in downtown LA, where President Joe Biden held a star-studded fundraiser.
People of color supporting genocide are the worst.
We are here sitting in resistance as a community, showing what it looks like to be Jews, Palestinians, and allies sitting together.
The protest started around 5 p.m., a large group gathering on Figueroa Street outside Crypto.com, briefly forcing fundraiser attendees to be redirected to other entrances. Many others passed through the protesters on their way inside.
People have the right to protest, obviously, but, there's some harsh things being said, and, we need to take a second to, think about what we're saying.
I feel like, people do have the right to voice their opinion, but I did feel a lot of hate coming when we walked through, and some of the things they were saying, I don't think are necessary.
You are supporting genocide.
At one point, the group moved to Olympic Boulevard, repeating their message to President Biden.
Stop Israel!
We ask you, Biden, you have such influence, especially as the President of the United States. In your position of power, you are able to call for a ceasefire.
Demonstrator Aya El-Alami has family in Gaza.
My mom personally hasn't been able to see her family for over 15 years due to the Israeli blockade. So this is just something that's very personal to me, and I would love to see nothing more than peace. Really, we're not asking for much. We want deaths to stop. We want the hostages returned. That's really it.
At one point, eggs were thrown and yogurt poured over a group of visiting teens, attendees stepping over the shells and liquid on their way in.
I do believe people have a right to free speech and speak up and fight for what you believe in, but I don't believe that we should be littering all over the streets.
Again, those protesters were here for hours. It's been about 45 minutes since we saw the last group passing by. It appears to be business as usual here at LA Live. We did talk to the LAPD. They say no arrests were made. Reporting live from downtown LA, I'm Chelsea Edwards. Send it back to you in the studio.
Chelsea, thank you very much.